Hi, my dear Pandu class students. How are you doing? Welcome to today's session. This class brings us to an end of our wonderful vocabulary special Christmas series. And today we are going to learn the words that start with letter X, Y, and Z. Before we commence with today's session, could I please request you to use the share button and invite all your wonderful friends to today's class? Wouldn't it be so much fun if all of us learn together, isn't it? So please invite your wonderful friends to our very exciting Pandu sessions. Hi to everybody, those who have joined right now. Welcome to the session, my dear students. Hope you are doing well. Hope you are taking good care of yourself and hope you are ready to participate joyfully and enthusiastically in this vocabulary building session. Good evening. Welcome. Greetings for today's class. Let's get started. Today Santa has brought the last set of gifts for us, and these are vocabulary words that start with three letters. So, we are going to explore all the amazing words in today's session. Before we begin, those of you who don't know me, my name is Juhi Narula. I have 12 years of experience in training students for various competitive exams. I also happen to be a life skills coach and a content creator. I've done my bachelor's in technology and master's in business administration. So that's a quick about me. And here we go. Let's get started. I hope you have invited all your friends. Quickly use the share button and invite all your friends for our amazing Fundu classes. Hi to everybody, those who have joined. So happy to have you in today's session. So let's get started and learn the first word of the day. So, the first word that we are learning would be Christmas. So, this is a common abbreviation of the word Christmas. I'm sure you must have encountered this particular term endlessly, right? So, this is a very, very common term. And when we talk about Christmas, all what we can think of is enthusiasm, joy, spirit of giving, spirit of gratitude, spirit of appreciation, spirit of love, care towards the community, right? And the entire series has taught us so many beautiful words that we just can't be, more grateful to this amazing festival, to this great festive season that has taught us so many positive words. See, if you encounter positive words, you become a positive person, right? It is actually a fact of life. If you are going in a positive direction, you're going to attract positive energy. And if you're going towards a negative direction, you're going to attract the negative energy. And what are we going to choose for ourselves? Of course, positive energy, positive vibes, right? So, this is our first word for today, which is Christmas. And interestingly, the entire series was based on Christmas words. Let's quickly make a beautiful sentence on this particular word before we proceed ahead. So, Christmas, this is a proper noun, this is the name of a festival, and you know a lot about it now, right? So, you are having so many words. Interestingly, do you know how many words we have learned so far? We have learned somewhere around uh, 250 words, right? So, isn't it so inspiring and so amazing, right? So, let's quickly wind up with the interesting series, and then we are going to commence with our grammar based series where we are going to learn about verbs, right? That's also something which is very important for our preparation. So there lies a lot of exciting series ahead for you, which are going to be insightful, purposeful, and will help you get a lot of clarity. Right? So this is the first word. Let's move to the next one. Okay. So this is Yule. Yule again. You might I've not seen this word very frequently because this is an archaic term. So what do we mean by archaic term? By archaic term means we mean that this was a name. Archaic means something which is not in trend. This is something which is old fashioned, something that's not commonly used these days, right? So Yule is an archaic term for Christmas. Again, so if you encounter this term somewhere, it should not be like this that you are absolutely unaware of what this word Yule means. So this is an archaic term. That means it was earlier used. Now it is not very commonly seen. Like you must have not very commonly seen shall, right? We usually use will. Shall is again archaic. Or I might give you some other example that thee or thy, you use it for God. So that's again an archaic usage which is not very frequently seen. So I hope we are clear with this particular word Yule. So this is an archaic term, that means not recently used. I mean, it's not commonly used these days. It's an old fashioned term, and this term is for Christmas. Okay, so what you can do is you can just do, help you retain the word better, make a quick sentence on it. Quickly do that, and then we are going to proceed further. Great. So we have some lovely sentences coming. Let's learn the next word. Okay, so let's just try to decode this word. There are two people, and the lady is trying to say something to this fellow. Let's discover what is this interesting word, right? Youth. So the word is yang. So the valor, remember we learned this very beautiful word in the previous session. So valor is bravery. I'll just write the meaning of this word for you. And I'm sure if you've attended the previous class, you must be, remembering this word. We did a lot of discussion around this. So valor means bravery. Okay, so, valor shown by youth, young people of the country, right? Young people, we call it youth, right? To fight against corruption was praiseworthy. Praiseworthy means something that should be appreciated, something which was worth appreciating, right? So, worthy also we learned, and praiseworthy is something that should be praised, appreciated, valued, recognized, noted, right? So that's what we mean. So the valor is bravery. So valor, like we discussed previously, that the, our army shows great valor at the borders, or there are so many COVID heroes who have shown exceptional valor at the time of difficulty. And valor is, we should also get inspired by such brave acts, and we should also show our bravery, or we should show our strong spirits and attitude towards incorrect or wrong things, right? Corruption, I'm sure corruption is cheating or lying in a system, that what you would refer corruption as. So I'm sure you're clear with the meaning of the word. So quickly make a sentence, and then we are going to move to the next word. Everybody please start doing it. Great. So we have some lovely sentences coming, and that's so nice. So let's move to the next word. Okay, so this girl is happy, calm. Let's see. The word is zest, spirit. So the zest of Jane is indeed admirable. Zest is spirit. How do you feel? What is your vibe? Right? So how lively you are, how enthusiastic you are, how cheerful you are, how much love for life you have, right? How open hearted you are to embrace changes, how open hearted you are to, you know, uh, accept things that are happening in your life. So that's what we would mean by zest or spirit. So this girl Jane, who looks so happy, positive, is indeed admirable. Admirable, again, something which should be appreciated, something which should be, something which should be happy about, or something should be, we should learn from it, right? So that's what we would mean. Admire is show appreciation, show your support, or show respect for the effort done, right? So that's what we mean by this word zest. Now it's time that you make a beautiful sentence on this word, so that we retain the word for a longer period of time, and then we are going to move to the next one. Everybody please start doing it. The word is zest. Zest, you call it zest. Great. So we have some lovely sentences coming our way. Let's move to the next word. Okay, so we have this picture which clearly reflects our COVID heroes, right? So let's quickly learn the word. So let's see. Zealous. Zealous is enthusiastic. It is not jealous. It is zealous. Zealous means full of enthusiasm. When you're spirited, when you are showing, a great life force, right? You are not getting boggled down by situations which are not friendly, something which is difficult for you, but you will keep your spirit intact, you will keep your heads high, you'll keep your spirit high. So that's what we mean by the word zealous. So the zealous endeavors means efforts, right? So you must have seen that so many efforts have been done by COVID heroes, exceptional courage shown. There were so many doctors who used to narrate the stories where they were handling numerous patients in a single day. Right, and they were also devastated because there were so many people who were losing their lives, so it was so disheartening. But still they never gave up. They provided consultations despite despite having so much of threat, they could have also, so many did actually, so many caught the severe virus, and they actually gave up their life to protect the human force, the human beings. Could you just see the determination or the endeavor or the effort and the enthusiasm shown, right? They never gave up. So it's so admirable. It is so, we should really thank God that we have such kind, people, warriors, brave hearts, who without thinking twice, served humanity unconditionally, right? So that's what we mean by this word zealous. So we are doing a lot of discussion around the word. So the idea is that, as much you would discuss, the more impact the word is going to create. And the more impact the word is going to create, the better your attention would be, right? So quickly make a sentence on this word. And, whenever you think of the word like zealous, try and associate, like we are associating with the COVID warriors, endeavors we are associating with efforts. So maybe endeavor, you can think of all the efforts you made when you had organized some event in your school, right? Could have happened that you were given a charge to to actually do an event from a scratch. That could be any events, that can be a painting competition, or if in your school, in our school, the entire class was divided into houses. So is if you were a house in charge, house captain, and you were given some responsibility, and you did a lot of effort, and you really worked hard, so all your endeavors resulted well and the event was super successful. You can think of it, right? You can think of such situations where you can fit in the word, or uh, maybe at that time you were just saying that I'm working hard, and now you can say that I had put my sincere endeavors, right? So that's going to make a difference, right? And that's how the retention is going to get better. So now what are we going to do? We are going to make a beautiful sentence on this word before we move ahead. Everybody, please do that. Great. So we have some lovely sentences coming our way. So it's time to take a tiny, whiny break, right? So just relax, just close your eyes and soak in some positive energy. If you're not tired, make a flashcard of the words that we have learned so far. Or if you're feeling too sleepy, then you can do some jumping jacks. You can have a glass of water. You can have your favorite winter delicacy, or you can just just meditate for a while. Whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you feel relaxed, please do so. Everybody has got different energy, right? Some would just want to relax, somebody would be so excited, somebody wouldn't at all be feeling tired. If you're not feeling tired, you can revise the previous words. Whatever you would want to do to make yourself feel relaxed, please go ahead and do that. Great. So we are seeing some students coming back. That's nice. That was really, really quick. So we'll wait for a few more seconds for everybody to join so that we can start the discussion again. Great, great. Wonderful, wonderful. So let's proceed further and see this particular word. And the word is zippy. So zippy, you call it zippy, which means bright or lively. So Minnie's zippy house during Christmas got immediate attention. That means so bright, it was so lit up, it was, so well decorated. It was, having various colors and exuberance to it that it immediately got attention. That means it was so full of life, it was bright, it was sparkling, right? So this is what the word means. Now it's time to make a beautiful sentence on this very beautiful word. The word is zippy. Okay, you call it zippy. Remember, if you could just associate this particular picture, we did this word tinsel before, right? Tinsel was glitter, sparkle. If you remember, right? It's a beautiful word we have learned. Just wanted to revise. And for that, we had learned this word wreath, right? And circulate was the meaning which I taught you, right? So that's how you can associate. You can, similar sort of images were used. So you can see the connection, right? Okay, wreath is associated with decoration. So decoration is going to be zippy, or tinsel is a sparkle. To this something which is sparkling, which is glittering, that would be bright, right? Wouldn't that chain of words be so easy to make if you can just correlate, right? So tinsel is glittery. So what would be glittery? Glittery would be bright, right? So that's the P. Or if it's a wreath and you're using it for decoration, then that would bring a lot of life to the house. Imagine plain walls and without decoration, and then imagine a house where you have beautiful photo frames of the family members, their lovely paintings, or there are so many wall arts here and there, beautiful flower pots kept, and lamps kept. So you can just see that there would be so much of difference, right? You will bring the house to life by, bringing these small elements which make so much of impact. So that's how you can associate. Please do associate. The pictures are there in the PPT so that your rationale becomes better, your logic and association with the term gets better. And why do we discuss all these, words in detail? We create a situation and then we have a small story with every particular word, so that you're able to associate it associate it in a better way, right? You're able to connect with the words. That connection is important, right? Until and unless you'll feel that connection with that particular word, you wouldn't be able to retain. So find your own ways, find your unique ways to do that, right? Vocabulary learning is highly personalized approach. You can think of the ways that will help you retain the word better. But let me tell you, simply cramming, penning down the words and revising every day wouldn't really help. You have to be very innovative here. You have to have some discussion. You need to find ways which work for you, right? And you'll find it. If you have a sincere urge to learn, you will discover and you'll reinvent and invent the strategies that are going to help you, with the words, right? So make a beautiful sentence on this word zippy, and then we are going to move further. So let's see the next word. Okay, so this fellow is soaking in the spirit of Christmas. That's what I can gather. So Zephyr. Zephyr is a cool breeze. Okay. So Emily loved the Zephyr blowing, as she forgot all her stresses while sitting on the mountain peak. So Emily was on the mountain peak, and this cool breeze was flowing, and she really forgot about all her stresses and tensions. So that's the reason people go to the mountains, right? That to soak in the spirit of the nature, to enjoy cool breeze, which we call zephyr. So now see, there's an interesting term to this also, right? And to feel the vibes of the mountains, right? Echoing mountains and the rivers flowing, or cladded, peaks. So these places have got their own charm, right? Own magic, which brings a sense of happiness, right? You are trying to be with the nature, associate and see the magic of God, right? So the masterpiece, right? The earth the God has created, and soak in the spirit. So that's the reason people would want to go to the mountains. You must have seen so many people, going to the mountains, trekking, going for solo trips, or you must also be going to so many holidays to the beautiful Himalayas, or you would want to go to the beaches to just experience nature, right? To calm your spirits, to share the oneness with the environment, right? And once you come back, so you are so enthusiastic, you're so regenerated, you are spirited, you are ready to take life bang on, right? So that's what we do when we go to the mountains. And when we go to the mountains, we experience cool breeze, which we call zephyr, right? So quickly make a sentence on this beautiful word, and then we are going to move to the next one. Everybody, please start doing it. So let's learn the next word, and this is a nice fancy dress which I think I can wear for a party. So let's see the words. The word is zooty. Interesting. I'm sure many of you must be seeing the word for the first time. So zooty means flamboyant appearance. So flamboyant is something which is flashy, designer, full of colors, showy, right? Do you understand the word, right? With lot of flamboyance means lot of display, that's flaunted, right? So there you must have seen there's so many you know so many rappers, right, who rap like Badshah. So they would be wearing the branded clothes and the brands written in bold just to flaunt it, right, to display it. So that's what the word zooty means. The zooty dress worn by the actress in the award ceremony was admired by her followers. It was a very fancy dress that immediately caught attention. So you must have seen about such red carpet events like Met Gala, or when it happens to Cannes Film Festival, or talking about India, the film fair. So all these celebrities, they are dressed up, in zooty outfits that catch immediate attention, right? So that's what we mean by this word zooty, that attracts a lot of attention, that's flamboyant, that's done to flaunt or display, right? So it's an interesting word, right? Very fashionable word. So let's try and make a quick sentence on this word. Everybody, please start doing. Great, great. So we have a lot of sentences coming our way. Let's move to the next word. So we have this girl who's singing, and she looks like a pop singer. So let's see, zingy. So zingy means striking, attractive, appealing, catching attention. Zingy band players attracted everyone's attention. So they were attractive, they were appealing, they were charming, they had their persona. You can think of your favorite singer who's zingy in appearance, right? So Britney Spears or whoever you like, right? So that's where we can associate the word zingy with some personality, right? So I'm sure you're clear with the meaning of the word. So quickly make a sentence before we move to the next one. Everybody, please do that. Great. So we have some lovely, lovely sentences coming our way, and that's super, super nice. So just think of the words that we have learned so far. Just a quick recap before we move to the next word. So we've done Yule, which is an archaic term for Christmas. Then we did Christmas, Xmas. You write it like this, so that's an abbreviation for Christmas. Then we have done Zingy, then we have done Zuti, then we have done Zealous, then we have done Zephyr. So many beautiful, beautiful words, right? That we have learned today. So promise me you're not going to forget these words, right? So even if you're able to retain at least 50 to 60% of the words that we have learned in the entire series, that would be a huge achievement for us, right? And I'm sure you are my rock star, so you'll put your heart and soul to achieve this target. Of course, if you can learn 80%, 90%, of course, it's nothing like it, right? So let's see this word zenith. Zenith is pinnacle, it's a peak. So if you will see, this is the zenith, right? Peak. So that's what we mean by this word zenith. So Mark reached to her career zenith at a very early age. So okay, so I think Mark is an interesting fellow who has really, really worked hard to reach to career's peak and put in a lot of effort. So, what are we going to do with this positive word, zenith? We are going to promise ourselves that we are going to reach to the zenith of vocabulary learning, enhancing our personalities, getting better with words every passing day, overcoming all the struggles, coming out victorious, soaking in the spirit of positivity and great vibes, and thanking God for giving this opportunity to learn so many words. Thanking this amazing platform, Fandu classes, so that we could, meet each other, and everybody as a team could put in efforts to bring this beautiful, lovely series to you. We would promise and be determined to ace our vocabulary game, right? So now you're going to make a video of all the words that we have learned so far. Pick your 10 favorite words and make a video, make beautiful sentences on it, and definitely share on our Fundu class mobile app, on our Facebook group and Instagram. I would just want to see the videos, right? So each one of you, it's a sincere request. Whoever has attended the session, any session, please do make the videos and do pick, post it on our page, on our Facebook group, on Instagram, and please don't forget to use the tag hashtag Fundu Class Life. We are super excited. The entire team is super, super excited, zealous, enthusiastic to see how would you come up with interesting videos. And if you've really liked the sessions, please do follow me on our Fundu Class mobile app. You can easily download the app on Play Store, and in case you are iPhone users, you can download the app from the App Store, right? And do leave some encouraging comments. Soon we are going to start with a very interesting grammar series, which is going to be very insightful, purposeful, and help you overcome your challenges that you face in grammar. Right. And like I said, I'm enthusiastically waiting for your videos. Would just love to see them. So please put your videos and do it more often. In fact, with every session, try to make one quick video and post it, so that we become happy. We get so much of fun, pleasure, and delight to see the happy faces, the enthusiastic faces. You are the youth, and you are going to make a difference. So just be honest and committed towards your goal, and revolutionize the things around you, right? So do keep working hard. The series ends, but your learning should never stop, right? Every day, at least 5 words. Promise yourself that you'll find the 5 words. And how will you find those 5 words? You can, go through newspapers, you can start reading a book, right? You can just revise this series. Till you get control of all the words that we have learned, right? Device means you, maybe you're watching a news the channel, and you find 5 new words which the anchor uses to try to learn those particular words. Learning vocabulary is a never ending process, right? Everybody is learning, so you should also never say that, okay, I know all the words now. Nobody knows that, right? Everybody is learning. So keep the spirit intact, keep revising. And thank you so much for the great love, admiration, and support you have shown to this particular series. We are so happy, we are so grateful, and we are going to really put in a lot of effort so that we can bring, a difference in your lives, and we can contribute effectively, and we can help you grow better. So please do take good care of yourself, keep working hard, and do join me in my next series. Till then, bye bye. See you soon. Bye bye, everybody. God bless you abundantly.